Hello everyone, welcome back to our CodeIgniter 4 tutorials. In this session, we are going to discuss about custom libraries. What is a custom library? Why should I use a custom library? Before going to this, we already know what is a library and why should I use a library. That's we discussed in the early session. Generally, a library is a class which contains collection of methods and properties. Framework is providing some built-in libraries like pagination and like user agent classes and recording sessions and all. So a lot of libraries are there. They are predefined. What about the custom library here? The libraries which are created by you are called custom libraries. Why should I create a custom library? Maximum framework is providing libraries for us to implement the functionality into our application. For email there is a library, for pagination there is a library, for database connections there is a library. Sometimes we need a functionality which is going to be common in each and every of our controllers. Definitely that functionality is not provided by the framework. Then what you have to do in this type of situations, we have to create our own libraries. How we are using the predefined libraries, in the same manner we are going to use the custom libraries, guys. All the custom libraries which we are going to create, they should be placed in app libraries folder. And custom libraries are imported by using its namespace, guys. The namespace is very important. I will show you how we can create a custom library. Into that custom library, how we can access the built-in libraries. There is a big question. So generally we can create a library that we can import into your controller and we can access the library methods. But in our custom library, how we can access the database, how we can access a model or any other resource if you want to access into your custom library, how we can access the helpers and all we are going to see in this session, guys. Let us start, and I am going to my editor. Go to your libraries folder. Just you can open this. Here we can create all of our libraries. Earlier we used Google API clients. I think we don't worry. Now I am going to create one class file. My class file name is going to be test library. You can take any name based on your requirement. Just I am creating a file, test library.php. Yes, let it be created. Taking time. Oh yeah, file is going to be created, guys. Remove the unnecessary stuff from here, but this is very important. That is nothing but the namespace where this file is available. This file is available namespace in app folder / libraries folder, libraries. This is the namespace, very important. Why I have to define this? When you are importing this test library into your controller, this namespace is going to be help you. Based on this namespace we will import this. I will show you that too also. Here just I want to define a method. Let us define method public function. You can take any method here. Get data. This is your own method in your library, custom library. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just returning some data here. So let us return some data. Name. Just take an array, or you can take it as a string also. Why should we go here? Take it as a string. Welcome to. Simply I take an MSS custom library. Okay, perfect. My library is created. In this I have one method. So now I want to load this library into my controller. So how we can load this into your controller? Right, your library is ready, but this library is custom library. So we already know how to load predefined libraries. In the same manner we are going to load this library, but this namespace is very important. Let us see. Now I'm just going to my controllers. Create one file, whatever the file you want, you can create it. I'm going to create one class file. So what is the name we can provide here for this? Custom lib.php. This is the file I am going to create, custom library. Just it is our controller actually. Just I am giving the name like this, guys. Don't worry about it. So, and we know that each and every controller should extends with controller class. Extends controller. Yes, guys, this is your custom. Okay, let us make my name custom. Okay, something wrong, guys. Let us rename the file. This is some spell mistake in the file. Let me rename it. Yes, guys, my controller is ready, and this is your library that is you created by you. And how we can load this, guys? Nothing. Simply you can go here. Just use the library. Use app / What is the namespace you created there? Something called libraries, right? Libraries, just give slash, the file will be loaded automatically. Can you see this test library is loaded, the session is coming there. Your library was imported into your controller. I'm using this library into my custom lib. For example, if you want to access the same into blog.php, this is same blog.php. If you want to access that, simply you can go and you can check this app slash library slash, what is the file you have? Test library. That's it. Here also we can use it. What is the method we have here inside of it? That method we have to access it. Definitely we have to create instance of this. Without that we cannot, right? So generally you can go to the here and you can define one function, public function index. Anyhow, controller requires some function index. In this index function we have to access it. Remember, this library may use it in multiple functions, not only in index method. This custom lib may have multiple methods. Then always it is a good practice and take a constructor public function underscore underscore construct. Anything wrong? Spell mistake here. Underscore underscore, just construct I am using here. So what we need to do, we have to create a global variable to create the instance of it. Public $TL, nothing but test library, right? Just I'm taking this as a global. Now to this, how we can access the variable this of TL equal to new instance of the test library. That's it, guys. We don't want to do anything. library test library. So by creating that instance, we can access the methods of the test library. What is the method you have here? This is the method I have only, get data method. So how we can access the get data here in this index method? Just I'm returning, I'm not doing anything, return this of TL test library. This contain a method. What is the method? You are getting the session, right? And there you can see get data session is there automatically. This is returning the data. What is the data you have there? Can you see? You are not doing anything, you are just returning a message, welcome to custom library. This is the message. Now if you want, you can do the same job, guys. The same this is also a controller and this is also a controller. Just we have to create the instance and we have to use it. Anyhow, we loaded here, we didn't create the instance of it. If you can create instance, nothing but instance is nothing but object. By creating the instance, yes, we can access our custom library methods. Now just go to the browser and just execute it. Now here localhost /ci4/custym custom lib. So automatically index method is going to be called and we written some data there, right? So let us see what is the data. I think I need to start the server. Yes, let me start the server. Now just refresh the page. I think you are going to get the data, guys. Can you see? This is your custom library method. This data, where this is coming from? You are accessing your controller. What is my controller name? Custom lib. Right? The same job you want to do with your blog controller. Yes, we can do the same. Nothing, guys. The same you can copy paste there. That's it. Here we have already index method. Now I have already blog. Yes, I have a global variable here. To that I am assigning the database. To that I am assigning the instance of the custom library. I am accessing the same. Now you can go and execute the blog of index. The same you are going to get it like this. Now I am going to copy the same URL. Just execute the blog in the nothing but I'm just calling the blog controller. By just calling blog controller, there you can see it is also, oh my god, it is giving something. What is the blog is having index method, right? Blog / index blog. So we need to check it. What is the problem, guys? Here blog, right? Anything wrong? Yes, it is getting. I think it may be in cache, maybe. Yes, we are getting welcome to custom library. The same we are calling. Okay, everything is perfect. If you want, you can create some other also, guys. Here I just have only one method. So if you want, you can create one more method, public function display data, or any method, whatever the method you want. Yes, you can write some logic here. So this just I'm going to use return. Just I'm writing something called display data. If you want to call this method also, then what you have to do? The same, guys. This of TL of. So just you want to concatenate the both the things. Just anyhow, those are the strings, right? Just you can concatenate them. Now I want to use the this of TL of. What is the another method we have? Just take it. You will get the session there. Can you see? It is giving the session. Display data session is there. Just enter it. That's it, guys. Now you are going to write this blog, I believe. So I think I called here. Just refresh it. Sorry, where I called in custom lib. So just refresh this page. Now you are going to get the both message. This is display data. These two string messages are coming from your custom library. Okay, this is well and good. Sir, how can we load database into my custom library? So what is the process here, right? So always it is a good practice, guys. So database connection may required by get data method, database connection may required by display data method. Maybe your custom library may contain 10 to 15 methods. Each and every method require database connection. Then what you will do? This is the custom library. Now my question is here, how we can load database into my custom library. In the same manner, if you want, you can load a model also. I will show you the both, how we can load a model, how we can load a built-in library, how we can load our database, and all we are going to see now. Now I just want to show you how we can load the database. Here I'm just defining a variable public DB. So take one global variable and create a constructor. So why we are going to create constructor? To reuse the functionality in each and everywhere of your library methods construct. Here this of DB equal to create the instance of your database, guys, right? So this is the instance of the database, and by doing this we can get the database connection. For example, in this get data method, what are you doing here? You are just returning a string message. No, I don't want to return a string message. I want to return the employees data. So how we can return this employees data? Simply I just want to use return this of DB of query. So we know query method. Let us write the select star from table name, select star from table name employees. This is our table. So this is going to be get this as a result array. I'm just going to write this method, guys. Now what this method is doing, this method is sending the data to your wherever you are calling this method, there you will get the data of employees table. I think you are calling the method here, right? So we just calling the method into your custom library. Sorry, what happened here? Just this is my custom library. Here you are calling this. Just these are the string messages, right? Do one thing. For the confirmation, let us take this into a data variable. I'm just taking this into data variable. Just you are calling the get data. This is not required. So why? Because this is returning the data as an array of objects, right? Sorry, array of arrays, I believe. Now just I want to print this, print underscore r of $data. Can you see, guys, where this method is defined? This method is defined in your custom library. In your custom library, we are accessing the database, right? Right, let us see and refresh refresh the page, and you can see what is the output, guys. Here custom lib, can you see? You are going to get the data of employees table. The same data we can pass to view if you want, guys. Some logics, not only database logics, if you want anything, if you want to do something for each and every controller, yes, we can write that logics inside of it, guys. In the same manner, yesterday in the early sessions we created the libraries automatic model. If you want to load that automatic model, guys, yes, you have to use this automatic model. Use app slash models slash what is the model we created? Auto model. That's it, guys. Your model is ready. So to access this model, let us create a variable, public $am auto model. That's the way I'm taking, guys. You can take any variable here. So now I have to create the instance of it, guys. This of am equal to new auto model. This is the instance we are going to create it. Without creating instance, we cannot access the automatic model methods, guys. Auto model is created. If you want to access this, now we written this method, right, in this display data method, or else you can comment this. Just I want to go with return 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 this of am of find all. I'm just using the method, guys, find all method. We know this is the method belongs to automatic model. Now I'm just going to refresh my page. Can you see it is also going to get the data, guys? There you can see the same data, nothing difference is there. You are able to get the data, right? So find, or else you can use only find method with the record ID 1. Just I'm using only one. Now you can refresh, you are going to get only one record. Are you able to see? So whatever, this is our native database, guys. This is the way of importing database. Or if you want to load a model, yes, this is the auto model that's we created, that model, and these are the methods, automatic methods. We don't want to write any logic there. Just use the methods with the parameters that will take care of the remaining things, guys. For example, you want to load email service here. Now how we can load the email service here? Let us see how we can import the email. So for this I want to take a variable public $email. So here we know in the same manner how we can, by using service, we can get that email instance. Let us get that, guys. $this of email equal to, this is the email way, guys, right? So by using config services we can get that email. By using this of email, if you want to send an email to anybody, so based on the situation, based on the parameters, yes, we can implement it, guys, here. So this is how we can load. So whatever the instances you are creating in the constructor, these instances are globally available to each and every method of your class, guys. So I have get data method, the same I have to access here, guys. Here you written this of aim of find, the same I can also use here. There is a reusability, this of aim of find all. Here I'm going to use the method automatic model. This is going to be find all method. Like this we can use it, guys. For example, if you want to access the URI class, definitely, guys, if you want to access the URI class, you have to import that library first here. Let us import that URI class also. So let us import that URI here. Just a URI class is a library is imported. Let us have a variable public $URI. Take one variable, guys, here. For this we have to create the instance of it. Let us go and create the instance. Let this of URI equal to new URI. It is we have to pass a parameter, guys, here. So always it has an expect a parameter called URL parameter. Just I'm going to pass this as a current URL, current page URL. That's it, guys. We don't want to do anything. So URI, we can take it URI, right? Yes, URI. If you want to return that URI of the segment or whatever it may be, you can go to the library and we can see the methods of those, guys. Return $this of URI of get host. We have a methods, guys, here. Yes, you can read get host. We will get the local host, guys. We are just returning, we are not printing anything in the screen, guys. Just you can go and check it. Earlier we get the database data, now you can see local host. This is how we can load the libraries or helpers or models into our things, guys. If you want to use a helper, directly go to the constructor, load the helper method by just using helper method. If you just want to go with helper, just use the helper of form. That's enough. Just refresh the page. If you got any error there, we can understand there is some error. So otherwise it is okay, guys. Now you don't have any error. Helper is also loaded, so we can use that helper methods directly into your libraries, into your custom library methods. So this is how we can create the custom libraries into the things, guys. Always remember, this is very important. The thing is namespace, whatever the namespace you have defined here. Because why we have to give the same namespace? Because remember carefully, libraries, custom libraries, always going to be saved in the libraries folder. So where is the libraries folder? In the app/libraries. That is the namespace. By providing the namespace, when you are importing, definitely we have to use use app libraries and test library, guys. This is how we can import the custom libraries and models or anything. If you want, yes, just load them into constructor, so that whatever you want to reuse each and everywhere, then if you can load them into constructor, they are going to be available globally of your class methods. That is the advantage of a constructor, right? So this is about this is all about your custom libraries, guys. So please post if you have any doubts under the comment section. Thank you all. Please subscribe our channel GoPHP. Thank you very much, guys.